we're about to eat, and Jorge bought some queso that's like natural queso, usually from unpasteurized milk, and they can carry bacteria, and he got upset.
Why are you bringing up they already served it to us?
Right.
We've been eating this cheese for the past 2-3 days. Every time I thought about marriage, I used to get sad because I was like, I'm not gonna be a good husband. I'm gonna be disloyal to my wife at some point.
Los caminos de la vida no son como yo pensaba, como los imaginaba, no son como yo creía.
Los caminos de la vida no son como yo pensaba. Hay cosas que salen bien y otras es saber cómo navegarla.
All right, welcome to the Sonroom, a cozy little podcast where faith meets honest conversation. In here, we believe that wherever there is light, darkness
will not prevail.
Thank you, baby. I am sitting right in front of my lovely wife, Joanna, and she is carrying our youngest daughter, Eden. And right now, we're not in America. We are in our home country of
Colombia.
Sonroom, Colombia. Our kids are in the back of the pool. The sprinklers are on, so yeah, I just gonna get the experience that we're currently living. We are at a finca of some cousins of ours, La Prima Constanza y el Primo Harold. So kind of them to let us come and just really invite us here. And we were like, man, what a better place to do it and just have a conversation than here.
Right.
Baby, what are we talking about today? I know. I'm excited for today's talk, to be honest with you.
Are you?
Yeah, because there's been a lot's been happening lately. So
right.
I think those always make for the best conversations. Before we get started into it, how are you feeling? How you been feeling these past 2 days?
These past 2 days, I've been feeling restful. I think right now, just setting up and getting everything ready was a little overwhelming. But other than that, it's been nice.
Yeah.
It's been beautiful. It's been ministering to see the children, just so happy. They've been just taking it in and embracing all of Colombia, and being able to be here with our family. I mean, it's just a blessing. It's beautiful out here. I mean, it's like, hey, when are we moving? Like, I know that
it makes you want to move out here, babe.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that would be an awesome opportunity to just come for like 6 months, have the kids enroll in a school, get their Spanish right, and enjoy. Work from home.
Sí, amor.
Entonces,
that's a dream. Ese es un sueño de nosotros.
That would be,
Ese es un sueño de nosotros. And hey, if it's in God's plan, I mean, we want to,
Yeah.
But we love this country. Like we were just telling a family member yesterday, this is like,
oh, yeah.
It's just when you're here, it feels right.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've been eating so much good food.
Food has been amazing. I feel like I want to eat more. I want to keep on eating, but it's like you can only eat so many times a day.
You gotta give it a rest. I mean,
you can only eat so many times a day, but it's just like I want to eat
the
this.
cheese,
I want to eat that.
The butter, the juices, like man, everything just tastes so good.
La ensalada de frutas.
La ensalada de frutas.
Por fin, que la tuve ayer. Yesterday, I got to have my ensalada de frutas.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, baby. So, man, I don't know, babe. Like the more and more that we do life together, I just realized something. And is everything is in God's hands. Like we're here because, you know what I'm saying? We believe that we live our life in God's hands. Like
right.
We had some rough days last week.
Right.
We just did, and it was hard, but we just, we prayed, we spoke to one another, and now we're here. Like literally, every day is just a new opportunity to like experience what God has in store for you.
I think it's something that's really interesting that as we do life together, I continue to realize is you're going to be put into situations that you've never lived through with each other. Correct. And so that means new experiences, it's like new reactions, and it's like really learning to have grace with each other's weaknesses and learning to just, be patient with each other because, we're gonna live the things that we've never lived,
Yeah.
through together.
Right.
So I know this morning we had a little bit of a, just difference of opinion, right? So I think we should just talk about that because I think that's something that happens when people travel. I think it's very
Right.
normal.
Right.
I think I tend to be a little bit more cautious when it comes to what they're eating, what
Yeah.
they're drinking, and so we were eating. We were about to eat, and Jorge bought some queso that's like natural queso.
Yeah.
¿Qué tipo de queso es eso?
Cuajada,
Cuajada? Okay. Which is amazing. I mean, I love that
just
queso.
pure cheese, natural. It's very natural. Yeah, it's
amazing.
It hasn't
queso.
been processed,
Right.
basically.
And
but
so,
they sell it in the bakery, in las panaderías, in the bakery shops here. Yeah.
Right. And so, I kept on thinking about that queso, because those quesos are usually from unpasteurized milk, and they can carry bacteria. And so I get, I researched it a little bit before we ate it, and then I started to tell Jorge about it, and he got upset. How did you feel whenever I shared with you the information that I was researching?
Babe, I feel like life is so complex,
Right.
and that's the thing, because yes, I started getting upset when you were telling me like, hey, should the kids really eat that cheese? But the reason why I say life is so complex, babe, is because there were like three other things. I was thinking about two, three other things in my mind when you said that. And
Right.
It wasn't just like, oh, why are you bringing this up?
Right.
No, it was more like they already served it to us.
Right.
We've been eating this cheese for the past 2-3 days.
Yeah.
And then obviously every time life gives you some sort of restrictions, like your first immediate reaction is like, but why,
Yeah.
It may be good for you. It could probably save you from a trip to the hospital. And so that's why I say, I'm like, obviously I think I overreacted and I got a little upset with you. Like, come on, babe. Like, and that wasn't the response you were wanting from me. But then I realized like, man, I'm at fault here. Because like she means good. She wants to take care of our kids. But then I realized I know why I reacted the way I reacted.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, babe, thankfully I was able to like say, hey, babe, my fault, and then now I get to tell you like why I said what I said,
Right.
why I overreacted.
Yeah. And so now in the future, I think it's maybe like, maybe it wasn't the best time to bring it up, or I don't know. Maybe it's talking to different people, like getting their opinion before. I don't know. I just get nervous sometimes.
Babe, there was nothing wrong with what you did. Like, sometimes you're gonna, because you didn't realize that we were eating queso. This is a tongue twister. Cuajada.
Yeah.
All these days.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was like from the market, como queso colombiano, pero que es como procesado.
Yeah,
I didn't
Yep.
package. I didn't know it was like the natural one. So I saw the little green cosito, and I was like, oh snap, we're gonna eat the natural one today. And it was on my mind, but I was like, am I being extra?
You saw the plátano leaf.
Like,
they wrap it in plantain leaf.
Right.
That's how you know it's the real, like they. But the other queso like was the same queso. It just wasn't wrapped that way. So yeah.
Right. So I saw it and I was like, I got a little nervous, and so I like researched, and then I was like, let me just share with him to see what he thinks, because I was feeling nervous, But anywho, that's just like things
It's
like
life,
that will
babe.
come up,
Yeah.
In trips when you're overseas. But I think that Jorge, he did a good job in saying, hey babe, I'm sorry, and I was offended, and but I had to apologize because there's small things that are not a big deal. But yo soy como un poquito consentida, I guess. So cuando Jorge is a little harsh with me, it hurts my feelings like a lot. When I feel like it's hard, like, when I feel him like annoyed or upset. So anywho, I think we were able to move forward and
enjoy the rest. Now we're in this beautiful
now
farm.
We're here.
Man, baby, talk about the hospitality in Colombia.
that's always been something that has
Been so
really
ministering.
impacted me.
Yeah.
Like the hospitality that you receive in Colombia. I mean, just the welcoming.
everybody.
Everybody's so precious and just wanting to share and talk. And, you know, I mean, the way that people visit your grandma, I mean, is
Yeah.
beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
we were talking with your cousins yesterday that you don't see that as much in the US, right?
Yeah.
Like people getting together that frequently,
Yeah.
extended family.
I mean, this is a daily thing.
It's a lot. I mean, it's like, how do
Every
you
day
have time?
there's like, we have family coming over to my grandma's
Right.
house and they're just, you know, visiting, drinking a cup of coffee. You know,
Right.
some of them come with buñuelos, empanadas, like, and there's people like, some people come in and then they leave and then a new, you know, or like they all come and get to, yeah, it's just the Colombian way.
Yeah.
You know, it's so beautiful. It's so,
It's beautiful. We just can't do that over there.
Yeah.
Like we can't. Like I don't know. I mean, like we see
I
our
feel like
families.
people work there more, babe.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
That's what it is. I think we
People
work over there.
more over there. So
Right.
here there's more socializing.
There's more time.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean,
But
it's
a lot of
beautiful
people
to
that do come over, my grandmas are older too. So,
Right. That's
you
true.
know, most of them are retired.
Danny was saying, hey, we got to start getting together with Dulce, have some coffee chats during the week. Because we
But
all live really close
yeah.
to each other. But it's just, it's hard, you know?
Because
Over
everything
there,
is
it's further away.
spread out, yeah.
Right. ¿Qué pacho?
Like you could literally be at each other's house here within like 3 to 5
Venga,
to
Pacho.
at the
Mira,
most
acá.
10 minutes.
¿Qué es eso?
So it's just so much easier to get around and stuff over here. Man, I still can't believe it, babe. We've only been here for a week and I feel like we've done so much.
I can't believe it's been a week.
We've been visiting Joanna's family,
Yeah.
uncles, aunts. We visited her uncle who
Yeah.
was the first believer, like the first. It seems like he was around one of the
One of the first believers.
in her family,
The Salas family.
from the Salas side,
Yeah.
and you know he's on his deathbed.
Yes.
And you know, you were able to thank him
Yes.
for his prayers because
Yes.
that's what we learned from his daughter.
Right.
That he's been praying for your family's salvation
Yeah.
for decades.
Yes. I mean,
And,
they say
and
that.
there's fruit being
Yeah.
shown.
Yeah, they say that he would wake up every morning, 5 a.m, and pray for all of his brothers, all of his sisters, and their children. And so, obviously, included in that is my father, his brother, and all of us. My brother and my sister, my brother and my sister. And I mean, I believe that I am fruit of those prayers, you know?
Yeah.
And because of his faithfulness and perseverance and prayer, I mean, now we get to live this kingdom life. I mean, it was such a blessing to see him. I mean, he's had Alzheimer's for 10 years.
Incredible. That's incredible,
10
babe.
years he's had it. I mean, and you walked in y se le veía la cara resplandeciente aún, como bellísimo, bellísimo.
He's a beautiful old man. babe.
Beautiful, beautiful old man. And the fact that he sings coritos and he can recite the word.
He still has great recollection of
Yeah,
the
papi.
Psalms,
Right.
of all these older hymns.
Yes.
And we were able to sing some with him and his daughter.
Yes.
That
was
and
beautiful.
it was just such a beautiful moment. I got teary-eyed. You got
Yeah.
teary-eyed.
Oh yeah, we've been crying a lot.
We've been
I feel
crying.
like.
That's the other thing. We've been crying over here. We've had the opportunity to read scripture with our family members,
Yeah.
and man,
been
like
nice.
I've been, you know, we're in prayer, we're reading the word, and we just start crying.
Yeah.
Like it's just that we don't like. I think it's because it's been such a special moment
Yeah.
coming back,
Right.
giving thanks to your tias, to your tios,
Yeah.
you know, seeing your cousins, and like, I don't know, with this new eyes that God has given us, and now being here in Colombia, and like, it's just so emotional,
Yeah.
you know, and coming with the word and prayer and reading the Bible, and it's been such a sweet time, babe.
It has.
The kids been having so much
No, los
fun.
niños, they've been disfrutando to the max. Ay.
They've been having so much fun, babe.
¿Qué pacho? ¿Quiere la piscina?
I have the sun in my eyes, so if y'all see me squinching, it's not because I'm upset.
Ahí,
Like
con televisión.
the sun is hitting me.
Sí. ¿A dónde están los
Thankfully,
flores?
I have,
Traiga los flores. Traiga el flores.
Thankfully, I have
Aquí está, miren.
a hat.
Aquí. Vaya, vaya. Go. What advice do you have? I got someone to say something like, what advice, you know, a lot of times
Shoes
people
straight,
get-
girl. We're in the sunroom. Remember, honest conversations.
Right. What advice do we have for parents that are traveling with their children overseas? I want to say that I have no advice.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to say like, don't have any advice because it's just every trip is so unique, and it's just like there's just gonna be things that are
That's
amazing, and they're gonna bring out excitement and
Yeah.
joy, and
Yeah.
it's like yeah. And then there are gonna be things that are like, oh, I didn't expect it, I didn't know that was gonna happen, or oh my goodness, it's just part of it, So it's like,
Babe, you hit the nail on the head. Like, you got to be flexible on trips.
Yeah.
I've learned that, man. We've had some rough trips in our 8 years married, and I want to say most of those rough trips have been because of me, like, because I haven't been as flexible as I should be, and so I've learned to be flexible. I'm not perfect, but I have learned, and I have just been able to say, you know what, I'm very tired. I'm dealing with like kids, and it is what it is. Make the best of it, and just keep going forward. And so, yeah, just be flexible, man. Enjoy your kids the most you can. It's not gonna be perfect, but this is kind of cliche, but they're only young ones. Like, that's just the reality. And so we've done so much, and has it been a week yet?
yeah, it's been officially a week yesterday.
My goodness, we've done so
Yesterday
much.
night, so.
We've done so much.
Yeah.
I finally got to rest. Yes, I feel like I finally fell asleep early. Like, I guess I was just so excited the other days that it was hard to turn off my mind and go to sleep. But I got some good rest. I got so much rest that I'm like tired right now. Like, that's the thing with me. Like, if I don't sleep enough, I'm tired. If I rest too much, I'm tired. And you got to deal with it.
Pray for me, please. You pray for me.
Just keep praying that weekly prayer in y'all's churches, like weekly chain prayer. Pray for Johanna. Nah, all jokes aside, I'm an okay husband.
Yeah,
I got my low lows, but I got my high highs too.
you do.
Sometimes I be hot, I be mighty.
You great.
And then
When you're on a roll, you're like, wow.
the dream husband.
Truly.
And when I'm going through it, it's like, yo, we gotta pray for
It's
this
the same
guy.
thing, I guess for me, I have moments where like you're enjoying me, and then there's moments where you're just like not enjoying me. So it goes.
Man, I love doing life with you, babe. Like, even though it's hard sometimes. I don't know, dude. I feel blessed. I feel safe. I feel like I could grow old with you. You know what I'm saying? So. Hey, you never watched you have yet to watch the other podcast. We've been so busy.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it. I can't wait to see it.
Let's just say your name was brought up.
I can't wait to see it. Not because of that. I want to see I want to hear the story. I think it's good, but I haven't had a chance to listen.
Yeah. Thank you guys, all the new subscribers that tuned in and heard me speaking about my brother. It was kind of great timing because when we started sharing those reels, like we were hanging out with my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were hanging out with him.
The timing,
yeah,
right?
we were hanging out with him. And I had
nice
recorded
to
that
see your
like
brother.
not that long ago, probably like three weeks ago.
Yeah.
But around the time, so it was cool.
And I love that you asked him for his blessing before talking about it. And he said yes. I think that's sweet of him too. That's so humble of him.
Yeah.
He's so sweet. I love your brother.
He's a sweet guy, man. Yeah, we're still praying for him, and as you guys know, but I firmly believe, babe, I firmly believe that he's going to come to the Lord. I think that's one of the other things that God has been putting in our heart. Like man, you got to keep claiming your family for God, man, for Christ. That one cousin, that one uncle, that one dad, mom. Come on, man. Like,
My
keep
parents.
claiming them.
Yeah.
Keep claiming them for Christ.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Please pray for. Anyway, so we were saying how we love doing life with each other.
Yeah, we really love doing life with each other, even though it's hard at times.
Yeah.
And even though, like, at times you're like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so frustrated with, we're so frustrated with each other.
Yeah.
The good moments, like, make up for that. And I think when you look at it in the long run, it's like, man, I'm glad I am with you. Like, I feel safe with you. I
No,
feel
Pucheco ahorita no.
like we can grow old
Mira, métese
together.
en la piscina.
It's just so, yeah, man. Like, sometimes moments can get so rough and difficult that you're like, you get blinded. You just, I don't even know how to describe it. Like,
Yeah.
you just can't
Clouded.
see past the
The
offense.
moments. Yeah.
You get cloudy in your mind. But no, man, like, once you sit back, breathe, work
Pray.
things out, talk, pray, you're like,
And I feel like the spiritual
okay.
warfare too, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel
that's
literally
another
at
thing.
times like the oppression that wants to come against
man.
us as a marriage. And we know that the enemy hates
Yeah.
families,
Yeah.
hates marriages, hates holy marriages. And I believe that God has called us to marriage.
Yeah.
It sanctifies us. It makes us more like him. It teaches us unconditional love. And it's something that is so belongs to him that the enemy gets angry, that we want to glorify him, that we want to live a faithful marriage, something that is pure and something that is real and authentic. He doesn't want that. And so, he's going to attack. He's going to send
babe.
offense. He's going to send,
Yeah.
just attacks. And life is life.
And we experienced that.
Yeah.
When we were on our way
To Orlando.
on the way to Orlando, like, man, like, it was just too much happening at once. And even
Yeah.
some of the things that our kids were saying,
Yes.
like, our daughter says she felt oppression.
Yes, she said that she felt like the devil was putting thoughts in her head.
Yeah. And we were going through it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right.
And not necessarily like expressing it that
No,
much.
we were feeling it.
We were feeling it. And so when she said that, like, I was like,
and we started praying too.
we started praying
We were
into
praying.
that. Yeah.
We were praying through it, and it was still hard. It was like we would pray, and there would be breakthrough,
Babe,
and then it was just.
I feel like the enemy, the devil, really wanted us to bust a U-turn and say, let's not do this trip.
Right.
Because look what you're about to get into. Like, you're barely like starting the trip and it's already rough. But had we not pushed through, like, we wouldn't have been able to experience all these like moments. And even then, like, pushing through is giving us experience to say, this has happened before. Let's keep going. You see what I'm saying? Eden, don't touch that, mommy.
No, mama.
So, yeah, babe. Hey, y'all seeing it, man. She has to carry our baby. She already had her nap time.
Yeah, ¿quieres jugar ahí en la piscina?
She just has mamitis. You want to be with daddy?
Vaya con daddy, vaya. Vaya con daddy.
Switch.
Yay!
Oh, she's so cute. But yeah, y'all, nah, man, it's been such a nice time. We've been able to spend time with my grandma, which has been really nice. That's one of the main reasons why we came here.
Right.
To spend time with my grandma and my granddad. And my grandfather, we already had booked the trip. And my granddad, he died approximately 3 weeks ago, babe.
Right.
I think so. He died 3 weeks ago. And, I mean, that's the reason why we came out here, to spend time with family. They're getting older. We want our kids to just get to know them more and more, have memories, have more pictures. And so that's another thing that on why we came to the trip. Because, man, like, family is very important too, and while immediate family is the most important. Obviously,
Right.
you got to take care of your household first.
Right.
Like, you can't forget, everyone else and just
Right.
checking in with them, whether it be like de vez en cuando from like, time. Yeah. And if you have the ability to do it, man, like,
Yeah.
you never know who you might bless or be blessed by, you know? And so, babe, it's been cool. We met some random we met a random lady in the park, share with us.
Oh
We're
yeah.
not gonna go into details, but out of respect for her, but she shared with us, such a
Beautiful story.
beautiful story of what she's going through and what the Lord has been doing. I was playing soccer.
Right.
You met her.
Right. And we're gonna get to, hopefully, God willing, they're really into the Hebrew roots of Christianity, and so they do Shabbat. They celebrate Shabbat, which we talked about. We do Shabbat, not necessarily the official Shabbat, but they do. They do like the whole dinner, and so we're gonna go hopefully next Friday and do the Shabbat dinner with them. So I'm excited about that. To see how that goes and what that looks like. That's gonna be
That's gonna be
fun.
interesting.
That's gonna be so fun. And we're still doing Shabbat. We didn't do Shabbat last week though. But the first days of our trip, we didn't have any
We didn't have any
internet
phone or anything.
because we didn't know we had
Yeah,
the
data,
plan.
international
Yeah.
data. That's the thing. We were out here for 5. No, that's too much. We were out here for like 3 days. No communication
Yeah.
whatsoever, really, because we didn't have data on our. And turns out we did this whole time. That was funny.
Yes.
I don't mind it though.
Yeah,
I'm
me
glad.
too.
I'm glad we gave it a rest and yeah, man. Anyhow, I don't know, babe. You got anything else you want to share? Anything you want to say?
I don't know. What did we say? We said we wanted to talk about something.
You brought up the topics. I was like, those are great topics, and I can't even remember anymore.
I mean, obviously, we know what love looks like on this side of of our
Eternity.
life in
Yeah.
Christ, and our journey with the Lord in marriage, and how God is the one that continues to bring us together. But what, like, when it comes to love and relationships, and what's the difference between having God and not having God in a relationship for you?
Oh my gosh, it's everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it is that extra effort. It is that extra dose of perspective.
Yeah.
It is that foundation that when you want to call quits is like, nah, this is a vow that you made for life.
Right.
It is that extra dose of mercy for the other person.
Right.
It is that hope and encouragement to ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
It's everything, babe. And wow, people without Christ, I feel like they sometimes practice these things that I just mentioned. Man, like when the Spirit of God is in you, like you have the power to be able to walk this out.
Right.
And so now, man, it's beautiful. Like I was just telling some of my cousins, I was sharing my testimony a little bit not a few days, like 2 days ago. And I told them, like, before Christ, every time I thought about marriage, I used to get sad because I was like, I'm not gonna be a good husband.
Wow.
I'm gonna be disloyal to my wife at some point. Not because I want to, because I was just so weak in my flesh.
Right.
And if I get messy sometimes as a husband now, I would be a whole nother type of mess,
Right.
without God. So
Same
yeah,
here.
it's for some people is what's gonna make you or break you, and no shame on any marriage that has had a rupture, but I will say I think a lot of marriages could have been saved had they had the Lord as the center.
Right.
And so, yeah. What about for you? Like, what do you feel like is the difference?
Yeah, I think, what you said, everything is a difference. I think also, you have a middle ground, right? You have something that helps you in the midst of different opinions. Okay, what does the Bible say? What does the word say? And then also you have the humility to ask for counsel, right? Because you're asking others to be a part of that relationship. And I mean, you're also God is first, right? So you're not each other's idol. It's like, you're not my rock, I'm not your rock. Christ is our rock. You know what I mean? He's the one that sustains us. And because of him, we are here.
Yeah. By the way, sponsored by Omi. Agua potable tratada. Frescura y pureza.
It's silly.
Hey, Omi, hit me up. DM. Vamos a trabajar. We're just having fun. We're just working at an overflow, which is why I feel peace. Because I feel like a lot of the times when you don't, that's when you can deviate from what God has for you.
Yeah.
And so, does it always look perfect? It's not always going to look perfect. But one thing is for sure, la casa y el hogar es primero. Your home and your house is first.
Yeah. And it looks different for everybody.
Yeah.
Right? So
Thank you for bringing that up as well.
Yeah, we're thankful for those that are in leadership and they do have children
Right.
in the local church. But for us, this is what obedience looks like.
Amen.
So
Feels so good right now.
yeah.
Well, look, I think we're gonna stop it right there. I think I want to jump in this pool with our kids, spend some time with grandma y los primos. Any last words you want to say, babe?
No,
You don't want to say that you love me?
I love you.
I love you too, babe. Mwah. Peace, y'all.
Bye. Cochita, cochita.